In 1968, as Boeing introduced the iconic 747 jumbo jet and the United States dominated the Summer Olympics in Mexico City, Guam experienced a transformative launch of its own. The Guam Power Authority was established as a public corporation, marking the beginning of the island's energy journey, which led to a GPA and U.S. Navy power pool agreement and the construction of the Tangisan and the Cabras power plants. This move ended Guam's reliance on the United States Navy for electrical power, granting the island greater autonomy. In the following year, GPA broke ground and acquired all property, materials, equipment, and assets from the Public Utilities Agency of Guam for electrical utility operations, solidifying its position as the power provider for all civilian customers on the island.
The 1970s brought exciting developments for Guam, starting with the sale of nearly $1.5 million in GPA bonds in San Francisco. Subsequently, the installation of 4 high-speed generators providing 11,000 kilowatts of electric power significantly reduced blackouts. GPA's mission to be Guam's independent power producer advanced as contracts were signed to add more power generating plants, including GPA's Dedido diesel plant, the Tangisan steam turbine plant, and Cabras 1 and 2. However, May 1976 brought GPA's first major test when Typhoon Pamela struck with 150-mile-per-hour winds, causing severe damage to the island's power system and resulting in over $500 million in damages. Yet, with the assistance of the federal government, through FEMA and the dedication of GPA's workers, the island's power system was restored and operational again after a few months. Over the years, GPA's storm restoration efforts proved to be the nation's best, with specialists mobilizing during storm recovery to restore power systems not only on Guam, but also in the CNMI and the U.S. Virgin Islands after major storms.
The 1980s and 1990s brought new challenges with the rising price of oil, forcing GPA to explore energy alternatives like solar, wind, and ocean thermal energy. Nonetheless, the decade's most significant event was the finalizing of the power pool agreement between GPA and the U.S. Navy, making the Guam Power Authority the sole energy provider on the island. Amid unprecedented growth in the 1990s, GPA faced setbacks during the Gulf War, with fuel prices affected and a boiler explosion at Cabras 1 that reduced GPA's power supply by 30%. The emergency procurement of fast-track generators helped address the situation. Despite these challenges, GPA achieved significant growth, constructing Cabras 3 and 4, the Anigua and Palantad substations, and successfully selling a $158 million revenue bond. The agency also entered public-private partnerships with HEI, Temis, and Enron, enhancing unit availability and reliability and adding 170 megawatts to the grid. By 1999, GPA completed a decade's worth of work, including power pole hardening, upgrade projects, and the Tumon underground conversion to beautify Hotel Row with an underground electrical system ensuring continuity of power even during storms.
In 2002, the Consolidated Commission on Utilities, or the CCU, was established, marking a turning point in GPA's journey toward becoming a solvent and stable public power agency with a customer-centric focus, beginning by hiring a general manager in 2003. GPA was on its way to restoring the island's power system from Typhoon Pongsonghua, pursued concrete power pole systems island-wide, worked to restore GPA's creditworthiness and stable bond and investment grade ratings with primary agencies. The new millennium marked a new era for GPA with advancements in technology, renewable energy, and infrastructure upgrades to meet the demands of residents, businesses, and local and federal governments. Notably, GPA introduced the installation of an underground 34.5 kV line to the Guam International Airport Terminal Switching Station and the electrical underground line conversion for the Guam Memorial Hospital. The agency also established customer service satellite offices and enabled convenient online bill payments. Smart grid technology was introduced, giving customers access to the daily energy usage online, helping them regulate and reduce consumption and costs. Additionally, GPA implemented net metering, allowing customers to generate their solar power and offset IWPS grid power consumption.
GPA's physical growth was evident in the second decade of the new millennium, with the construction of the Gloria B. Nelson Service Building in Fadian, Manilao, serving as the utilities headquarters. This new facility provided a home for more than 500 employees and an expanded fleet of bucket trucks and equipment. To meet the goal of creating an efficient and stable power system for Guam, GPA embarked on retiring the outdated Cabras power plants and replacing them with a new, highly efficient 198-megawatt plant in Ukuru, Dededo. This groundbreaking project aims to significantly reduce fuel consumption and produce 94% cleaner emissions. The Clean Energy Master Plan, adopted in 2022 by the Consolidated Commission on Utilities and the Guam Public Utilities Commission, solidified GPA's commitment to achieving a 50% renewable portfolio standard by 2030 and 100% by 2040, promising lower power bills, cleaner air, and energy sustainability for Guam's residents. In 2022, GPA also commissioned the KEPCO Manilao Solar Farm, saving ratepayers close to $2 million a month, reducing fuel imports by 250,000 barrels per year, and providing a minimum of 141 million kilowatt-hours annually.
Despite the challenges faced in May 2023, when Typhoon Mawar devastated Guam with 150-mile-per-hour winds, GPA's technical and support personnel, with the help of public power mutual aid partners from abroad, responded with confidence and experience to restore power to the island's families and businesses in record time. The island's proactive measures, such as preventative maintenance, pole hardening, tree trimming, and regular repairs, helped avoid a total system blackout, allowing restoration efforts to advance more efficiently than ever before.
GPA remains proactive in addressing evolving environmental, geopolitical, and technological landscapes. This includes improving power quality, upgrading the distribution system, expanding cybersecurity measures for the power grid, supporting electrical vehicles, and seeking investments from the federal government and military partners to enhance Guam's future energy resilience against weather events and national threats.
Looking ahead, Guam's energy future is extremely bright, thanks to GPA's specialized skills and over 400 dedicated employees, as well as the 5 CCU commissioners for their commitment to providing efficient and stable power for the island.